Back-to-back away wins for Chelsea Football Club, and this season, that feels like dreamland. To ask for a hat-trick would feel a bit greedy, and today, it might feel a bit unrealistic, because it gets no harder than this. The Blues are away to the most decorated, most expensively assembled team around. The division's reigning champions have their main men back. We'll be expecting them to lead yet another title charge. Let's be honest, we probably all are to some degree, even Arsenal and Liverpool. It is 11 wins in a row for City. Their strength in depth on display again here, and obscene, frankly. Grealish injured, Doku comes in. We've got X-Factor goal scorers in waiting, including Nathan Ake, Kovacic on the bench, and Kevin De Bruyne, who is fit to start, sadly. So too is the Haaland cyborg goal machine thingy. Alvarez scored in 3 of the 4 wins that City managed over Chelsea last term. Phil Foden's got 8 in 10. Super news all round, I'm sure you'll agree. Big deep breath in the face of all that attacking talent, especially with Thiago Silva out injured for Chelsea. Levi Colwill came on for him at Palace, starts for him here. The only other change sees Madueke replaced by Sterling, who of course used to call this home, as did Cole Palmer. His first 2 goals this season were for Man City. The 10 since for Chelsea included that penalty in the final seconds of the 4-4. Surely he's due another here this evening. They really giving him a boo or two? They are. That won't go down very well. Good layoff. Here's Gallagher. He's just behind Jackson. Really encouraging to see 3 Chelsea players there potentially on the end of that ball in.
It's excellent play, patient as well. It's easy to get a little overexcited in Manchester City's half and give the ball away. Unfortunately, that didn't take Gallagher in on goal, and it's just misfortune, I think. It's put into a great area.
Looking at the distances between the defending Chelsea players here. As Alvarez crosses for Haaland, and you expect, but it doesn't arrive.
You can just put it into an area of about 5-10 yards around Haaland, and you know if he's got momentum, he's going to get there. I think it's a sitter, to be honest, Ben. I think he's up, and for his size, you can't believe he's missed it, actually. He just mistimed it a little bit, didn't need to turn the head, just head it downwards, away from Colwill. Can't believe that's not 1-0.
Lovely from Cole Palmer. Ederson is always confident with his feet, and it can help opponents as well as his own side. Jackson, tame, having won it so well. Enzo Fernandez into Gallagher. Oh, that's really clever. What a tackle from Nathan Ake. Palmer was in, and Ederson is relieved, although it is still a corner. Palmer away from Doku. Nice. Flag staying down for now. Malo Gusto. Nicholas Jackson needs to stay on side, and he needs to find his finish. I think he did the first, and he should have done the second of those things.
Yeah, maybe in his excitement, Gusto miscontrolled as well. Chelsea have done this well. They've used the ball generally pretty well. It was a poor first touch. Looked okay. Just didn't sort his feet out.
The pass wasn't great, was it? I want to say that in his defence. It's just slightly under his feet.
Doesn't need a touch though, Ben. I think he needs to finish first time. He needs to just adjust when the ball's coming in.
Enzo Fernandez clipping it over the top. He's timed to run well as he's Sterling. Oh no! Well, how many chances do they want? The champions wide open again here, and Chelsea haven't taken advantage. You know what's going to come? Doku. Thankfully it's not coming this time, but got to punish them when they leave the gaps there. It's only the fans calling for it. Now the pass is on. Palmer has played it good weight. Jackson has Sterling in the middle. Raheem Sterling at the end of the first half. What a chance! He's done it! X-Factor Supreme! Raheem Sterling back at the Etihad makes it Manchester City 0, Chelsea 1.
Well, it's a brilliant counter-attack. Huge credit to Nicholas Jackson over on the far side of the pitch. It gets a lovely finish from Raheem Sterling's right foot, but this is just great awareness, and then to keep moving forward, Jackson, and then the awareness, the perfect weight on it. You think Raheem Sterling has been let down by his first touch, but the presence of mind to chop infield does for Kyle Walker. And then he gets a lovely, sumptuous finish from the right foot of Raheem Sterling, bending away from Ederson. Lovely Chelsea goal and fully deserved.
And you have felt from about 10 minutes in that a chance like that may well present itself, right? Jackson had one that could have been very similar. Sterling a whisker away when he was offside. You know, that is there, that counter-attacking goal. It has been genuinely possible right from the start here. Now Foden. Look how many dark blue shirts are back. It's a corner, Disasi there. Haaland was waiting for essentially a headed tap-in.
Well, you're just relieved it lands in the middle of the two City players, right on the head of Disasi, deals with it comfortably. A yard shorter, a couple of yards shorter, Rodri scores, a little bit heavier, and Haaland's got a simple task at the far post, so well defended.
In comes the corner. Oh, goodness me. There was a flick on, I think, was it from Petrovic? Whistle's gone here anyway, and then Haaland back across. Puff of the cheeks. Was it Disasi himself? Who's got the touch here? Oh, it's Jackson, and then Disasi on the line.
He may have been creeping in, and it's just too hard an angle, and comes at him too quickly for Haaland to... Another good chance for City, just shortly after Chelsea taking the lead.
An added minute left, and Doku for once has Malo Gusto isolated, but good recovery pace, and then Palmer's there, but he's not there for the Aki cross. Haaland, and very calmly watched wide by Petrovic.
Well, that's got to be something special, because it's so low when it gets to Erling Haaland. He's almost on the way down, isn't he? And Colwell's got a little piece of him as well.
Right, we know this bloke. Scored the winner 2 years ago. Scored at Stamford Bridge in the win the year before that. Home and away in 1920, and the winner 5 Septembers back. De Bruyne curls it. Petrovic wasn't moving for that one. He's rooted again, as he was for the goal in midweek at Palace.
Yeah, there's a little stagger. We might see it from this angle from Petrovic just as it cleared the crossbar.
City are going to get going on the counter here, and De Bruyne is there, and he's set Foden through. He's onside. Look out for Haaland in the middle. Chilwell bypassed by it, sliced by Haaland. He's missed a couple now. That's not as easy as the header in the first half. I don't think we'll get away with it next time.
You can't believe the way they sort that out. It's bobbling around, but they get hold of it. They move with such pace. I think he sees it late. Tells you quite a great deal about the game to this point, 65 in.
Look at Haaland's acceleration. There's one on target. Petrovic needed to save that one, and he did.
Possibly just has to readjust here, maybe. Deflected. Yeah, I think of Disasi makes it probably an even better save.
Oh, great ball. He's missed it. Lost his markers. Lost his bearings. 5 presentable chances for Haaland. You've never seen him so wide of the mark so often.
It's that position, De Bruyne pulling wide and completely unopposed, and again just doesn't maybe sort his body shape out. Yeah, just looking to see what that means for the formation.
Bernardo Silva standing it up. Haaland has to let it run. Walker! Rodri! Now, who's that hit on the way through? It felt inevitable. He doesn't get many. When he does score, they're big ones, and this one is a big one. City are level. Chelsea got to 82 minutes. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, and that's been a recurring theme, hasn't it? Ball's clipped to the far post. Haaland using his physicality. Walker controls it well, and then Rodri just gets the firmest of strikes on it. It's a really good effort. Looks like it's spinning towards the corner in any case.
Yeah, I don't think Petrovic is getting that, is he? I want to make a case and say it's bad luck, but actually if that doesn't hit Chalobah, it's in anyway. We could have a full-time whistle, then a VAR check here, folks. Hoisted in towards Ake. And the diving header, and the deflection's wide. Imagine if another one had gone in off Chalobah. Now we wait. Who's in Andy Madley's ear? What does Peter Banks see here? A pull of the shirt? An arm from Colwill?
It almost gets stuck, doesn't it, in the air, kind of against Colwill. Would be.
You've got to allow for real time. It doesn't happen in slow-mo. That can't be a penalty, can it?
I wouldn't have thought so. Is there an arm there from Dizazir? I can't see exactly what they're looking at. Can't be a penalty, can it? Moves it at the last, doesn't he, Colwill?
What about for a pull on the shirt? Could it be a penalty? Surely not. Clear and obvious error? No, it's a corner. One last bit of defending to do for a brilliant battling point here for Chelsea.
It was a clever header from Rodri, wasn't it? Trying to score around about the penalty spot, I would suggest. Great block.
Petrovic comes and doesn't get there. It's away, and that's it. Well, it is late heartbreak in one sense. We dreamed for a long time of all 3 points. We'll certainly take the one. Chelsea in front for so long through Raheem Sterling. Rodri did what Haaland couldn't and found the net. And at the end of it all, Sam, City stay third and Chelsea stay 10th, but what a performance.
Yeah, put it in context with the season, what you're up against. That's a brilliant point. I thought some exceptional performances. I thought it was going to be fitting if Gusto's challenge on Doku was the last action. Just 30 seconds or so before the whistle went. He was brilliant, Colwill brilliant, Dizazi brilliant. Some great counter-attacking, maybe could have had more to show than the one goal, but you know, when you look at it across the 90 minutes, City have had their chances, they've spurned their chances as well, so 1-1, fair result, and a really good day, and an excellent performance to take into a really big week to come.
Well, it's a brave cameraman who'll get up close and personal to a number 9 who's missed his moments. But against all odds, twice now, Chelsea have held the champions to a draw. 4-4 at the Bridge and 1-1 up in Manchester. What a watch that was.